over the last few months for Paul George.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And the Lakers starting five. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Now here's Doncic. To the middle. James, left side. Pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on George. Inside. Hayes finds James. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. And he buries his first look.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Here's Maxey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on George. And here's Doncic outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Reeves against Maxey. Pass to Hayes. Outside Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. Again, Doncic missing. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy. Keeping it the same, making them change things.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Embiid with it. He's defended by Hayes. And Embiid gets the double team. Pass to Oubre. Now Embiid. Outside Oubre. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw in this game. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Right side Reeves. The rebound by Yabusele. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5 points.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. The 76ers, #1.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Hayes. Pass to Reeves. Now Doncic. 6 to shoot. Shoots over George. Doncic, good. Give him 8.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Now here's Maxey. He's marked by Finney-Smith. George, good.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Finney-Smith a screen. There's the triple. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's George. Doncic pulls down the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
James. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. Connects checked in for Reeves.
We got this.
But he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 5. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Maxey. 27 points his last game. Embiid drawing the double team. Outside Maxey, 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And he sinks the 11-footer.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Now here's George. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. The three-pointer off the mark. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 3 and finished off by Hayes.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. George scanning the floor. They double team George. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. An opportunity now for them to get back on top.
Yeah, they've kept it within arm's length. Now they need to make a play. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Philadelphia shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. George outside to stop the run. Philadelphia with another miss.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Maxey on the wing. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Hayes against Embiid. Good on the 13-footer.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Down low. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Back to George. Pass to Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. Nails it from 3. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Now, here is James. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. George outside. Three-pointer. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Here's DONCIC. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
That's good from DONCIC.
And DONCIC is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. That one's no good.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. To the inside. George draws the double. Here's Embiid. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
So it's the Lakers now. 4-point game. DONCIC deciding where to go with it. Launches the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Look at it last year. Here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
For him, it was a season to remember, and I think his fans would say the same.
The first free throw is good. Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. And so he hits both. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to James. And here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Oubre. And here is Maxey. George outside. Over James. Philadelphia with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Vincent. In his last outing with 12 points. Finney-Smith hits a three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Finney-Smith. Here's James. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Grimes. He's covered by Vincent. A nice shot by Grimes. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Vincent. No made baskets yet. Pass to connect. On the wing, Hachimura. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by George. Philadelphia leading by 5. A minute 37 left in the first quarter here. Rejected by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
Throw good. Hachimura.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in. And both free throws good for Hachimura. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 3-point lead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Now here's Vincent. No points so far. And the basket by Hachimura.
Looking cool and comfortable from the corner is Hachimura.
Philadelphia shooting with confidence in this one. 48% in the first quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Maxey with a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Pass to connect. Now here's Finney Smith. Counted for Vincent.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Maxey. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Grimes. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Unselfish play by Maxey. He's learned to get his teammates involved.
The Lakers trail. Vincent up top. Maxey covering. To the paint. Hachimura, the pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Connect outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Sixers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey against Reeves. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Kyle Lowry's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. George draws the double. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hachimura outside. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. The 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Lowry outside. They set the screen. With a 9-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And stolen by Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. Pass to Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Gordon outside. Here's Oubre. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Austin Reeves picks one up. Now he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Doncic outside. That one no good. For Philadelphia, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Gordon. George outside. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. George has got 11 points.
You're capable of shooting 40% from deep for a season. Paul George is steady from downtown.
Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Second, Luka Doncic, and of course LeBron James.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
Lakers on D. They trail by 3. Lowry, the pass to George. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. George has got 14 points.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's 𝙭𝙬. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. And he makes a first. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter.
DONCIC with the bucket.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. Outside 𝙭𝙬. For 3, George. Rebounded by LeBron. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. There's the strength of the king.
Like, at this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Lowry against Hayes. George outside. The Sixers again can't hit.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Back to Lowry. George outside. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
The Lakers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Reeves. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Gordon outside. Lowry with a screen on Hachimura. Gordon, the pass to George. Up and over DONCIC. That doesn't go either for George.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to DONCIC. George with a steal. He goes up. And the jam by George.
And historically an excellent defender, George just excels at picking your pocket and taking it all the way himself. Nice.
Outside Reeves. Hayes in the high post. It's James on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Hayes with a screen. Pulls up. The shot by James, no good. The 76ers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. They set the pick. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Lakers trail by 4. Doncic passes to James. Doncic against George. Hayes with a screen on George. And Doncic launches from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lowry with it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, even inside among the bigs, Lowry can find his finish. I mean, he's that clever offensively.
Here's Doncic. 12 points for him. James outside. Lowry against Doncic. James outside. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds a shot.
The Sixers lead by 3. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Doncic. Maxey on the wing. Gordon outside. Out to Oubre. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Oubre's got 14.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
On the wing, Reeves. Sweet little floater. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a tough shot to defend against Reeves, showing some real confidence there.
To the middle. Here's Yabusele. Check by James. Here's Gordon, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Gordon. Reeves finds James. Hachimura sets a screen. The 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Maxey surveys. Pass to Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Hachimura covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
First free throw is good.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Finney-Smith checked in for Hachimura. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
James, outside. Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. Takes it inside, and the shot goes in. Maxey's got 6 points.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Reeves. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Embiid. Out to 𝙭, over Reeves. Benson grabs a miss. Lakers trail by 6. A minute 29 left in the second period. It's hauled in by 𝙭.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Outside Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on LeBron James.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Both free throws good from Maxey.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to connect. Finney-Smith with it. Right side Reeves. Shot clock at 6. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
"51 seconds left in the second. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Maxey. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Lakers trail by 10. Pass to connect. 29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. To the inside. Here's Reeves. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Reeves has got 8.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
The Sixers lead by 8. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Philadelphia ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Check it out, Los Angeles. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the...
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paul George has been sensational.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Lakers trail by 10. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Oubre. Here's Maxey. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Doncic. From 12 feet, hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Doncic has got 17 points.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Outside Maxey. Off target from three-point range. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 10. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to James. Kicks it to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. The Sixers lead by 7. And here's George. Outside Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Reeves against Maxey. Now here's Reeves. The D's right on him. Count that one.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Reeves against Oubre. And Finney-Smith over to help. 6 to shoot. Back to Embiid. Pass to Oubre. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Offline with a 3. Lakers trail by 8. Down low. From 9 feet. Now here's Hayes. Back to James. Punching it inside. LeBron.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Outside Maxey. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Maxey's got 17 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Clock at 6. Doncic, no good. Philadelphia has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. It's stolen by Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. The jump hook. And Embiid with the block. Here's Maxey. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Hayes. James with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Pass to Hayes. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Second, the 76ers.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Pass to Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Reeves over Maxey. The shot by Reeves, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
And so Oubre nails them both. And here's Doncic. Give him 20. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Right side Reeves. Shot clock at 6. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The floater, it's blocked. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Shot from the inbound. Lakers trail by 9. Now here's Hachimura. Give him 8 points now. Shot is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. George passes to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Throw good. Hachimura. Now Maxey. 19 points in the game. Gordon outside. Back to Maxey. Good D by Finney-Smith. Lakers trail by 8. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. And here's Finney-Smith. Hachimura from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Outside Maxey. Screen by Gordon. Maxey, a good look. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Maxey's got 9 points now in the second half.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. Grimes, he's checked in for 𝙭𝙬. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Finney-Smith, the 6-footer. And Grimes pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Maxey passes to George. Maxey on the wing. To the right side. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. DONCIC with it. Give him 20. Luka! Lethal!
Along with everything else, DONCIC is a knockdown three-point shooter.
To the paint. Here's Maxey. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here's DONCIC. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 9-point game. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. Hits the jump hook. Hachimura's got 13 now.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Screen by Gordon. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He has 6. DONCIC outside. George with the block.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
DONCIC, no good. The Sixers lead by 7. Pass to Grimes. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Hayes, the pass to DONCIC. Shoots over George. Another miss by DONCIC. Gordon against Reeves. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Sixers, 3rd.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
That one's off. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Finney-Smith. And Vincent is subbed in for DONCIC. He hits the second from the line. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Reeves. He's got 12. Vincent outside. 4-3. Paul George pulls down the board.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Grimes has got 7.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Back to Hachimura. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And Philadelphia making a change here. Lowry's checked in. So it's Philadelphia now. There's a screen. Pass to Embiid. Gordon outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The Sixers lead by 9. Gordon outside. Reeves against Lowry, and rejected.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
George's shot is good.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
George with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Lowry. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Gabe Vincent.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. James is checked in for Reeves. It's both from the stripe. So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 13. Pass to connect. To the middle, stolen by Lowry. Here's Grimes, back to Lowry. 1:21 left in the third quarter. And Embiid gets the double team. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Fires top of the key. LeBron with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's Lowry. He has 6. Grimes. And he makes it. Grimes has got 9.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 13-point game. James deciding where to go with it. Hachimura in the post. Defended by Gordon. Pass to connect. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And he nails the jumper.
And you see the awareness Connect has. Has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Philadelphia leading by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Grimes, the pass to Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here is James. 13 points in the game. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's James in at the center position.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Down by 15. Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Double team on James. Doncic outside. Three-pointer. James from distance. Easy work.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
The Sixers lead by 12. Now Maxey. Here's Embiid. Hachimura covering. Embiid with it. Embiid ignores the contact and converts.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Doncic. Offensive board. No good that time.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Lakers trail by 14. Here's Finney-Smith. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Oubre gets it to go.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Doncic. Vincent outside. Back to Doncic. Hachimura outside. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Maxey with it. Picked up by James. Here's Grimes. There's the three. The Lakers with a rebound. Finney-Smith's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Vincent outside. Outside Finney-Smith. Pure from three-point range.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Outside Maxey. There's a screen. Pass to Embiid. Over Hachimura. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Vincent. Back to Doncic. And Grimes pulls it down. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Vincent. Maxey, that's good.
Oh, showing some power there. Maxey was not going to be denied.
Lakers trail by 15. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Finney-Smith a screen. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Maxey, here we go. Good D by Doncic. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Vincent outside. Pass to James. Out to Hachimura from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
The Sixers lead by 10. Here's Grimes. Buries it down low.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Los Angeles has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Hachimura outside. Inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
There are so many ways Hachimura gets the job done.
The 76ers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Beyond the arc. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, throw it down, big man. You gotta love seeing Embiid rise up and just throw it down.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lakers trail by 12. Doncic passes to James. Now here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
The Sixers lead by 10. Outside Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. And the first one at the line is good. Paul George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Vincent. Both shots good from the stripe.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
It's James on the wing. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
That free throw, no good.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
And the second free throw is good. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Pass to Grimes. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by James. And here's Finney Smith. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And here is Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And stolen by Hayes. Outside Finney-Smith. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Sixers lead by 6. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career. Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
First one falls. And Embiid drops them both. And so it's DONCIC with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 8. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Reeves. Six to shoot. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Sixers lead by 6. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Yabusele. George outside. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Philadelphia with another miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Luka on the attack.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
The Sixers lead by 4. Here's Yabusele. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. 𝙭𝙪, he's checked in for Grimes. And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 6. DONCIC passes to James. Outside Reeves. Here's the floater.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
𝙤𝙗𝙗 got a hand on it. James outside. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And so here is Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. Outside Maxey. Embiid, high post. That one falls. Embiid's got 20 points. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Reeves finds DONCIC. Buries it from 3.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
The Sixers lead by 3. Here's Yabusele. It's George on the wing, guarded by DONCIC. And here's 𝙭𝙪 from the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Well, Los Angeles shooting efficiently, 50% so far. DONCIC against George. Lets it go from deep. And it's DONCIC missing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
𝙭𝙪 with it. Finney-Smith's there. Back to Maxey. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's DONCIC. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And this team's offensive catalyst, DONCIC puts pressure on the defense every possession.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
DONCIC hits them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
George outside. Maxey with a screen on DONCIC. George with the bucket.
Such a pure score. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Hayes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The Sixers lead by 5. Outside Maxey, right wing. Embiid inside. He's against Hayes. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Over George. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Over Finney-Smith.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Here's Doncic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. Doncic hits them both. Here's Maxey. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And the Lakers have possession. Doncic passes to James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Maxey. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Doncic against George. Doncic, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Joel Embiid.